Inside this file, I will import the book documents from the types.cs file and also import schema from Mongoose. Then I will create a book schema by instantiating the schema class, and I will strongly type the book schema to be of book document. On the schema, I will add a title property which will be a required property. It will be an array, and the first value will be true. The second value will be provide the title of the book. The type of the title will be a string, and I will add a min property which defines the minimum number of characters allowed for this title. This will be an array, and first value will be 3, while the second value will be a string. Title must be at least 3 characters. Next, I will define a max property which controls the maximum number of characters allowed on the title. It will also be an array, and the first value will be the actual number of characters, which is 100, and the second value is going to be a string, which means title must not exceed 100 characters. In this case, anytime we try to create a book whose title is more than 100 characters, it is going to fail, and we are going to have this validation message. Next, I'll add a pages property which will be required. Its type will be a number. I'll also add an ISBN property which will be required. Its type will be a string, and it is going to be unique to ensure that no two book documents have the same ISBN property. I will set the index property to true, and this creates an index for the ISBN property for the books collection. I will add an isPublish property which will have a default value of true, and its type is going to be a boolean. The default property ensures that all documents created from this schema will have an isPublish property that is set to true, whether or not we define it on the document when we are creating it, except of course we set the isPublish property to false when we are creating a document. Then the book will have an isPublish property which is false. The schema will also have an author property which will be equal to the author schema. Then I will add a timestamp property on the config object to ensure that we get the updated art and created art on every single book document. I will export this book schema as default from this file. To